My name is Sister Alicia. It is November 30th, 2023, and this is The Pulse. Happy New Year! No, I'm not off by a month. This coming Sunday, December 3rd, we begin the new liturgical year. Our chance to grow deeper in our relationship with Jesus by experiencing the mysteries of our faith through the story of salvation history. That is what the liturgical year is all about. Brothers and sisters, I am so excited to begin this Advent season to journey with Mary and Joseph to Bethlehem, to hear the words of John the Baptist and the words of Jesus himself as we watch and wait and prepare to celebrate the first coming of Jesus and remember that he is coming again at the end of time and that his kingdom will be fulfilled in eternity one day, where we'll experience with him the glory of the resurrection of the body and that perfect bond of love through the Trinity with one another that our hearts long for. To help us grow closer to Jesus in the Eucharist this Advent season, our Eucharistic prayer companions are back. These prayer resources are designed to help you pray a holy hour in the presence of the Blessed Sacrament and to make a connection between your time of quiet with Jesus, our celebration of Sunday Mass, and serving our brothers and sisters through works of charity. You can download the full PDF in both English and Spanish or access them weekly on our blog. This week, in Heart of the Revival, don't miss Deacon Lucio's essay that helps us to see the humility of Jesus as witnessed through the Advent and Christmas seasons. And also Father Frank Desiano's wonderful essay as part of our ongoing offering for priests. And finally, Katie Bogner is back with special liturgical year content. She developed special resources for us to share with the children of our lives as we encounter Jesus this Advent season together. And now for revival news from around the country. The 28th annual Great Lakes Catholic Men's Conference was hosted at Northern Illinois University on November 18th, focused on helping men grow closer to Christ through the Eucharist. Over 500 men gathered, including fathers and sons, single men and married men, and widowers. Attendee Dennis Erickson said, "It's important for men to know that other men share their beliefs in the Gospel, in the Eucharist, in confession." Among the many presenters was National Eucharistic preacher Father Tim Anastos, who spoke on fatherhood, the Eucharist, and vocations. The closing Mass was celebrated by Bishop Malloy of the Diocese of Rockford. The cause for canonization for Cora Evans, a Catholic convert from the Diocese of Monterey in California who died of stomach cancer in 1957, has advanced. Testimonies and findings concerning the cause for Cora Evans have now been sent to the Dicastery for the Cause of Saints in Rome. The promoter for her cause for canonization said that Cora's example fits perfectly with the Eucharistic Revival. He stated, "As Cora taught, we receive Jesus in the Eucharist and then we are called to bring him with us wherever we go." Cora's testimony helps us to see what it looks like to live a Eucharistic life. And finally, on the first Sunday of Advent, December 3rd, My Daily Visitor will launch. This daily video series from Father Patrick Mary Briscoe is entirely free. You can sign up today at mydailyvisitor.com/advent. And now for our Congress moment. In case you haven't heard the good news yet, the National Eucharistic Congress team has been hard at work to create more ways for the Eucharistic Congress next summer in Indianapolis to be even more accessible. Starting in January, day passes and weekend passes will be available, and there's a solidarity fund that's been almost exclusively given to by the bishops of nearly $1 million to make the National Eucharistic Congress more accessible than ever through a scholarship opportunity. You can learn more about the passes, find updated schedules, and everything else that you need at eucharisticcongress.org. As we wrap up the Pulse this week, I want to share with you some words of St. Francis of Assisi. If you haven't figured it out by now, I am a Franciscan sister. Our community is called the Franciscans of the Eucharist of Chicago, and many people don't realize that St. Francis of Assisi was a profoundly Eucharistic saint. Here are words that he spoke over 800 years ago that ring true to this very day. "Behold, daily he humbles himself, as when from his royal throne he came into the womb of the Virgin. Daily he himself comes to us with like humility. Daily he descends from the bosom of his Father upon the altar in the hands of the priest." On behalf of Bishop Cousins and the National Eucharistic Revival and Congress teams, thank you so much for all that you're doing to join us in living this revival. May the Holy Spirit inspire all of us to live this Advent season in a tremendously fruitful way so that together we can welcome Jesus in a new way into our hearts this coming Christmas Day. God bless you.